Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad matatag!
Normally.
Seems to be like that. They just have everything.
Yeah, probably. I
It's
can rather than just like farm fest
the
like
mid
the
lane,
last
the
lane.
last couple of yeah. You think some again? BTS might just go down here.
Oh, he does. First blood goes to Yuma, and you know he does get the top just for the rot, but yeah. Okay, Yuma just feeling himself, gets the hook anyway. He's low on resources on the Pudge though. He needs to get to this Ring of Health like ASAP. Meanwhile, mid lane KXY gets the. Meanwhile, mid lane Dismar. Looking for the avalanche, the toss back onto the Lina. Actually keeping himself alive thanks to the raindrops. Does have a fairy fire and the bottle on the high ground, but they end up getting the kill just barely. And with that one, feel pretty strong.
Yeah, it's chasing bit.
Are you a fan of that? Oh, roar top lane, Pudge gets caught. Maledict is out as well. But avalanche, the toss. I mean, Yuma is so tanky. He just turns around to dismember. There's gonna be a quick tornado to cancel, and Yuma finally gonna go. Wait, maybe not. He's still tanky. Can he just hobble away? It looks like he might be able to, and Oscar's made his appearance into the top lane as well. He's, of course, got that pulverize ready to go. Drops it there onto the Beastmaster. Coconut comes through the bounces. Actually perfectly go through, but Widge will end up securing the kill, and Yuma...
Being the Pudge, who's already on top of them. And here they come in. Interrupts that death ward immediately. Stuns out the Beastmaster. There's no way Kara's getting away.
And he gets the hook just for safe measure. Wants to make sure he gets that flesh heap stack. I mean, the thing is, esports trying to find their next target. Oh, it's going to be the Invoker. That's a rough one. Deleted as Oscar stomps on over. They're going to continue their aggression here. They're probably going to go for the D ward. Do they bother? They're not even check. They're not even going to check. They don't care. They got what they wanted. Meanwhile, KXY, he actually came a little bit too far forward. The Maledict came out. They got him with the Death Ward. Kara, beautiful play. And they're looking for Marcy as well. There's going to be the toss in place. The minions there from Benjaz holding this Marcy in place. But Oscar, he's showing up. He's ready to go. He's got the BKB, the Pulverize on top of this Beastmaster. A couple more auto attacks should be more than enough to finish him off. Widge goes for that freezing field. Just instantly canceled there by the Tiny. And Dan showing up on that Sven finally gets to put his ult to good use. Question is, can he find the Primal Beast as well? Tornado way off the mark there. Oscar gonna try and just TP on home. He's out, baby. No ward to protect him, and Yuma, he's in deep. There's gonna be the avalanche, the toss. He gets the BKB off, and he's just gonna get the roar right on top of it, trying to just survive the death ward. Though gets instantly canceled on the backside of the fight. Tiny blown up by Oscar. There's no one to follow it up, man.
That was like, hey, I'm Kara. I'm a Dota player just like you. You're probably wondering how I got...
Ghost walk off before they could do anything. Does Oscar? He actually has a dust. Oh god, he has a dust. He's found the Invoker. Hits him the trample. Pulverize is there. He still has the BKB if he needs to drop it. Doesn't look like he's going to even need to, and they're going to be able to find the bonus kill onto the Witch Doctor. It's the toss back. Marcy just pops the BKB. Can try and stay on top of the Sven. The roar ends up coming through, but it's just onto the support, and Yuma is here. He's looking for him. He pops the BKB, gets the dismember with no roar to cancel. There's nothing you can do to stop this. He's trying to just hit the damage out the other way, but it's going to be a death ward interrupted by Oscar, and a double kill for KXY as he just gets ran down on the Tiny as well. 4 for 1 in this mid lane. They're now going back to try and stop this ancient creep from counter pushing their mid wave. Yuma, of course, able to grab that one. They've still got a catapult, so backdoor protection.
Out control at the moment. I don't know what they do to get back into this game from this point. I mean, maybe wait for people to extend too far forward, but that's a decent start.
The toss ends up getting the Marcy instead of the Pudge. Unlucky there. The side of Ravens, they will just go ahead and accept the fact that this Marcy's dead. See if they can find something else for their time, though. It's going to be Invoker. Gets that Ghost Walk off just at the nick of time. Lina, however, Avalanche toss back. Does have that Aegis and a Satanic. Tries to survive for the moment, but just stunned up. And Oscar going up onto the high ground to finish off the Witch Doctor. He's going to buy back into this game. Has a Pulverize. He's looking for this Sven. BKB coming off cooldown in 1. The Lina, save for the moment. Oh, he has no mana.
It's now they turn the game around just like this.
Oh, no. Yuma is John as well.
Oh no. Just like that. I mean, they have to expect
Give himself a little bit more armor, plus obviously the mana, as we talked about, one of the biggest issues in this last fight should be solved with that. Oh my god, this Hawk is giving them so much vision. Avalanche comes through. There's gonna be Stormhammer, the toss back. It ends up finding the Marcy, but Oscar goes in. Big BKB, but the counter BKBs from the side of Ravens. It's gonna be Oscar and Yuma just putting on the pressure, though. Ends up blowing the Dismember. And with that, they'll just settle for a 2-for-1. Still waiting for the Lina to respawn.
What is this? Yeah, I think you end the game the next couple minutes. They're gonna go.
Blink Dismember. He gets the roar though. That's gonna keep him alive, and Dad's gonna try and turn around the damage. There it is. You dove way too far. The side of SG Esports. Stormhammer comes through. He's chasing down that Marcy, beats it, and now Widge will join him. Oh boy.
He's just so big now. He got so many kills out of these zeros that were like completely overfun.
There was a Marcy there. Blink Roar manages to catch the Pudge. They've got a second one. The Roar reflected, but it doesn't matter. The toss back KXY right into the hands of the Sven. Oscar was in as well. Neither of them popped their BKBs. Okay. 2 heroes dead without buyback. Pudge forced to buyback. Invoker just goes in, gets his BKB, has a cheese to try and play around. Sven is there, ready to go. Pops the Satanic to get out of the root, but they're on top of the Marcy. The toss back. They're just falling one by one. Ravens just dismantling them in their own. Just gonna go tier 4s, right? Like, what stops them? You have Alacrity coming up in a moment. God Strength is there. That bonus 50% damage. This dude's hitting for 1,000. Yuma wants to go in. He's got that no BKB. He does have a Ghost Scepter, but the Death Ward, the Maledict, he's just getting absolutely chewed apart. Never gets the opportunity to dismember, and that is it. GG comes out as Ravens will take game number 1 in a ridiculous comeback.
Absolutely insane. They needed it.
Treant Protector, like, you have to be able to full commit for the tower, so Dragon Form should be...
The more he has to use both his mana, but the less base damage he has, because now he's losing that fight that really SG should be winning.
Yeah, absolutely. Witch now level 2, gonna do what he can here with the Leech Seed and Avalanche. Oh, the first blood actually comes out the bottom, but we see the counter kill top lane. Okay. All right, so I'm curious how you feel about this Ogre. I feel like this was like one of the weirdest changes of the patch where they just decide to give him 20 damage, but then obviously make him a lot less tanky. They're gonna dive here on top of him. Oscar, Crypt Swarm in 1. We'll be able to secure that. All right, ends up getting both of the creeps anyway there, but takes a lot of harassment damage in the process. And that's the thing, no harassment sticks on the DK, right? This is one of those. Oh, whoa, the double kill. Underestimating the soul assumption damage there.
Well, even then, they're going to have to dump everything on one target and then look for an escape. Otherwise, I feel like the game could just spiral out of control. They're going to attempt on an Nengo flow here, and I think they should get him.
I mean, it's 4 heroes. If they don't, it's going to feel so bad. So, yeah, if they do. Kill goes the way of KXY. Witchblade wasn't even there for that, so.
They can start on Oscar, though. I think Siphon is too much of a good spell. I feel like that's where they might throw the game away.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if they have the damage to burst down this Death Prophet. She is super tanky. She's got already that Ogre Axe, and if obviously at any point they can drop that living armor on her to make sure she's, you know, safe. The blink stun end up getting dropped onto the Treant Protector. A nice avalanche onto 2, but Marcy will get away with that rebound. So they settle for 1, maybe looking for the tower now. Dragon Form out.
Initiation here as the ward gets placed, and okay.
They go in, the stun onto the Marcy. There's going to be the Exo like you talked about. They just burst down the Death Prophet. Big overgrowth, but it's too little, too late. It's a double kill for Dismar here on this Tiny. And he'll grab the D ward as well. So, man, a rough start to this game for SG. But it is just such a good item. It is so fun. It just feels good in Dota because drums just felt like one of those items where it's like, it was either way too good and every team bought like drums every game and like sometimes even multiple, or it was just like kind of meh and no one bought it. But now it's very, very good on. I like it. Dragon Knight mid lane caught out of position. Overgrowth is there, but Benjaz coming in. He's got the birds to try and drop them in unison. He does, able to keep DK life for the moment, but they still manage to burst him down. Avalanche comes on through. Marcy is dead. Yuma, he's out of mana. Trying to get himself out, but he's not gonna be able to double kill there for that Terrorblade. Puck will be able to make it out alive, but now they turn their attentions. and they have a tower to TP into. They will be able to cancel that TP on out. Again, Visage able to get the Wraith Pact down for the moment. The TP is coming through. Wraith Pact will get cleaned up pretty quickly. Question is, who's Dragon Knight going to go for? He gets the blink stun out there onto Oscar. The question is, do they have the damage followed up? He gets off the Gravekeeper's cloak. He's going to survive this entire initiation here on the Visage. Avalanche toss onto the puck. He's just on a sliver of HP. Can he get out the blink? KXY will be able to do it, but Oscar not going to be as lucky. It's a trade 1-for-1. KXY Hub hiding in the trees. He's got an orb in one. We'll be able to use it to go north. Oh, doesn't get the drop there. No, blink in one. KXY should be safe for the moment. Okay. They see the real Terrorblade. He's going to get the morph off, and with that one, he loses a decent chunk of his stats. The pullback. Dad gets the Sunder instantly, but a quick overgrowth there from Widge will help secure the kill. And they do commit everything for this. They want to make sure that he goes down.
But I feel like that's where now, well, let's see. I'm looking over at the SG side of things, just seeing what their next buildup is going to be. Yuma's gunning for a BKB right now, and that feels so bad, but you kind of have to, and that's just a straight up pop. That wasn't even with the DK stun coming through. That was such a dead puck. That was pure Avatos into Fire Blast into a Breathe Fire. Well,
this hero has 1,600 health. Yeah, it's not a lot. Bottom lane of Barracks just goes down with ease, and they're going to turn their attention on over to mid. Of course, one fortification will slow them down. Widge has the Aghanim Scepter completed, but not really anywhere to use it. Oh, the overgrowth.
Oh, no. I mean, that was a crazy blink from Dismar in the first place, but now, I mean, they're going to walk away. They got away with murder. 10 seconds on puck as well. There's no reason for Ravens to really do this unless they want to. And now, okay.
Terrorblade. He still has Satanic. You can use it at any moment. Manta there. Can you give him some help? Looking for that Sunder target. He's just going to use it on his tiny. And Yuma uses the moment to go in and finish him off. But he's just getting beat down by this Terrorblade. Able to be silenced up, feared up as well by Oscar. They do manage to pop the Terrorblade. No meta. No BKB, no Sunder. He needs help and fast. He's going to pop that Demon Tail, try to run away, maybe finish off Oscar. They do manage to get him. They take down the Marcy as well. Yuma low on mana, trying to hobble away. No chance in hell. Widge, the next target in the sights of Ravens. He's going to pop that living armor, but this is going to be mega creeps and almost certainly the game, as Ravens have just destroyed SG Esports 2 games in a row here.
Oh my goodness. It didn't even look close. I mean, everything just went right for Ravens. And of course, they had last pick. They have the better picking position. But even then, I feel like SG just were not able to capitalize on the things they had going for them in this draft. Just felt like they got worked everywhere. And I don't know if that comes from that slight advantage in the lanes. Just then
Right.